But we begin tonight with the tariff shakeup amid trade war worries around the country and here at home in Metro Detroit. Welcome to 7 News Detroit at 6. I'm Carolyn Clifford.
And I'm Mike Duffy. Thank you for joining us. A little more than an hour ago, Canada's Prime Minister, Justin Trudeau, announced the proposed 25% tariff is on hold for a month after he promises more resources on the border. Earlier today, President Trump also delayed the 25% tariff on Mexico. But a 10% tariff on goods from China is still expected to go into effect tomorrow.
Now, if all the tariffs do eventually go through, people who live in Metro Detroit already pinching pennies should brace for the cost of living to go up on everything from autos to groceries to heat and gas. Well, today I talked to an auto analyst, former Michigan Governor Jim Blanchard, and Metro Detroiters about what we could expect to see right here in Michigan. President Donald Trump won many at the ballot box by promising a better economy. But plans for these tariffs on imported goods from China, but now paused for a month on both Mexico and Canada, is sparking fear. A lot of people are worried that the price of groceries will go up. I mean, does that worry you at all?
I just went in there and bought a dinner, which back in the day it cost about $15. Right now I pay about $39.
Are you worried about the tariffs having the cost of groceries or even your lunch go up tomorrow?
Yeah, absolutely. I don't make a great deal of money.
China is being hit with a 10% tariff and potentially 25% for Canada, just now paused for a month, and potentially Mexico, if a deal made today with an added 10,000 troops at the border don't put a dent in drug trafficking. I spoke to former Michigan Governor Jim Blanchard, who is a former ambassador to Canada. Do you think talk of these tariffs and the threat of these tariffs could, in fact, bring about a trade war?
It's hard to know. I think Mr. Trump has waged an economic war against Canada and Mexico.
According to the Peterson Institute for International Economics, Trump's tariffs on Canada, Mexico, and China would cost the typical U.S. household an increase of $1,200 in taxes per year. I spoke to Rosetta Gibson, who is out shopping with her Army veteran dad, who is 84.
Hyperventilating every day. Price of gas, price of groceries, Social Security.
What will it mean for the average citizen here watching this and nervous?
Well, I think the cost of food will go up in gasoline. We get a lot of vegetables and fruits from Mexico. We get a lot of grain and meat and poultry and beef from Canada.
And with the 10% tax on oil, natural gas, and electricity from Canada, that may hurt deep into the pockets of Detroiters as well.
Their energy provides natural gas to heat the homes in Detroit. It provides jet fuel for our airport there in Detroit. It provides home heating in the Upper Peninsula.
Auto analyst David Zoya says these new tariffs will also affect the auto industry.
If it's long-term, the impact's huge because right off the bat, you've got a 25% tariff coming on vehicles.
Zoya says you also have auto parts coming from across the border from suppliers. $60 billion in auto parts from Mexico and $15 billion from both China and Canada.
Those costs are going to be added into cars one way or the other.
And while many argue there will be pain as the president tries to bring back manufacturing jobs to America and stop the flow of illegal drugs. Do you have a message for your president?
Yes, just think about the little guy. Don't forget about us. Don't forget about your promise.
Now, the tariffs on China will go into effect just after midnight unless another deal is made. We'll have to wait and see what happens next at the negotiating table. A lot of people are watching for sure. Meantime, one thing former Governor Blanchard made clear is that we cannot afford to attack our allies like Canada. As the Prime Minister said, Canada came to America's aid during the war with Afghanistan, during these recent fires in California. We needed them. And don't forget, the Gordie Howe Bridge to Canada is set to open this year in the fall.
And very few people probably have the same relationship with Canada that we do here in Detroit. So now everything is just on pause for a month.
And we'll see what happens, but let's hope things settle down.